Twitch changed my life. Not to be so dramatic, more like realistic. People always put me in this shy box, as if I couldn't do anything in life, like they didn't even think I could be in front of the stage one day. But before the story of a legend, let's start with the beginning. This little baby is me. Yes, we are going back 21 years ago. Born on a Sunday, 15th of December 2002, 2.50 kilograms, 5.5 pounds for my kilograms haters. And there it's me, and me again. Hell yeah, you got it, it's me again. Let's go forward. This is me at 13.
Imagine t'es youtubeuse. Enfin, je suis youtubeuse, imagine. Non, je ne serai pas youtubeuse. Je n'ai pas le courage de passer là-dedans.
Yeah, I've been dreaming of becoming a YouTuber when I was about 10, being in the flourishing beginning of YouTube. Horror gaming and the building of the biggest YouTubers, those who would become my role models in the near future. Before Twitch, before the social medias we know today, the little me was making stupid videos on Musical.ly and later on AMVs of Naruto on YouTube, kinda obsessed with sharing and creating. I spent months creating houses in The Sims 3, creating fanfictions on Fairy Tail or Naruto, then began to write original stories full of fairies, mermaids, vampires and gods. And with this, I started to write music, getting my little synth when I was 11 and creating interesting songs already full of feelings and sorrow. I had been a happy kid all my life, but when my teen years began, only the hope of better days started to wake me up in the morning. I had dreams of going to Japan, obsessed with anime and manga, dreamed of standing on stage after going to a concert, or write and publish a novel. But with the things that life puts on your way, these dreams faded with high school, and I didn't want to wake up in the morning anymore. It was like never really waking up, never really understanding what was around me, hurting myself so at least I could control something, at least I could feel something. I went through this dark cloud for a few years, seeing the sun sometimes before seeing the clouds darkening my eyes again. I was still obsessed with creating and sharing, but I simply didn't have the strength to do it anymore. Until one day, I discovered Minecraft again, 2021, and failing my first year of music college. I was sad and lost and in need of something new, something challenging. So from my little laptop, they could barely hold me editing, I decided that I wanted to try streaming on Twitch. I've had an account for quite a few years, but I never really got into it, liking the speed and the control of a YouTube video better. But I saw these streamers, talking with chat, playing games, having fun, sharing, and creating. I had started making YouTube videos before, little podcasts, little reactions, some more editing, but at the end, I just couldn't find my thing. So in my head, because it's always like this when I want to start something new, it became the only thing in my life for a while. Waking up for this, going to sleep for this, eating for this, and dreaming of this. Twitch was different. It was like a goal of something I will never do, but hope to achieve. What did I even want to achieve? That, I have no idea. I asked my best friend to help me build my first computer, and then I could finally stream. But I was scared. For months I thought, wondering what I was doing with my life. I redid my first year of college and thought harder. It was time to start. Finding a name has always been something fun, but really hard for me. I hated my birth name, like a different personality that coexisted with me. My name was simply not me, but what can you do but accept it? Who was I to want to change my name because I just didn't like it? I thought long and hard and finally found it. Sully. Sully was like another version of the sun, like a goal to be. Sully was Twitch, but mainly, Sully was me. Once I found my name, I wondered again. For some reason that I still don't really get, I didn't want to speak French anymore. The main problem was, I could not speak English all that well. So why the hell did my head want to speak English? That again, knowing how heavy my anxiety is, I have no idea. But finally, I knew how I wanted to do this. It was me, Sully, and a weird language I couldn't really speak. The beginnings were quite hard, struggling in English, struggling with speaking, just globally struggling with my confidence. But you can't be good at something the first time you do it. So I simply continued. And at some point, I got better at this life thing. I met people. I really met people. I mean, really met people. And you know, that might be the biggest thing I haven't realized before starting streaming. But this is more than just going live and talking to random people online. It's about creating friendships all over the world, about knowing at least one person every continent, which is super cool if you want my opinion. And I wouldn't have had all this if I hadn't started. But I did. One day I clicked on that go live button and decided that for a while this would be my life. Ups and downs, struggling with college before dropping out, traveling, having bad experiences, discovering people's real face, making my friendships stronger, meeting even more people, and growing. I've been affiliated for 2 years today. I got 1,000 followers on Twitch and it got followed by a second K on YouTube. Numbers are only numbers, but after a while it's hard to get your head off the numbers. It's hard to see other things than stats, and then your confidence goes down again. I went through a rough patch, mixed with getting diagnosed with generalized anxiety after years of struggle, starting meds, relationship struggles, stress and small burnouts. And I would love to make a positive video about how great Twitch is, because it brought me so much happiness. But you can't speak of something like it doesn't have bad points, because when it's your only activity, it's so much stress and pressure. It's like feeling you'll never get to your goals, but slowly it's like starting the journey all over again. Struggling in English, meeting new people, finding yourself, sharing, and creating. Because Twitch changed my name. Twitch gave me a frame. Twitch made me fight. Twitch changed my life. Every time I hear my name, I forget it's okay.